Hi, my name's Sierra Marks. Today I'm going to be talking about my semester project, which is basically about how simulated acid rain affects our plants and environment. During the experiment, I learned that the seeds that were exposed to near neutral or neutral water, which was the bottled water that I use in the experiment, showed the fastest germination and healthiest early growth. The seeds that were exposed to increasing acidity did not germinate or sprout at all for me personally. Um, and I learned that the acid rain does slow growth and it limits nutrient absorption that can potentially weaken food chains and reduce biodiversity. Um, for the soil samples that I collected for this experiment, I had two samples, one from my backyard flower bed, the other from the front yard flower pot. Um, the soil from the flower bed was dark brown to black, with hints of red clay mixed in because this is like a flower bed. It did have a moist consistency, but it was also like fine and clumpy at the same time. I learned that the soil composition does influence the soil's ability to neutralize acidic substances. Reason being is that low nutrient soils have almost no buffering capacity, whereas soils rich in organic matter or clay minerals contain ions that can interact and neutralize hydrogen ions, allowing soil to the buffering capacity. Long-term consequences of acid rain, I learned that over time, acid rain can acidify lakes, killing fish and aquatic plants, decline forest growth, and release toxic chemicals such as aluminum back into the environment. A real world example of this is the acid rain damaging forests in the Appalachian Mountains, more specifically red spruce and sugar maple trees. Um, as soil, and reason being that this happened is because as the soil acidity increased, calcium was leaked out and toxic aluminum became more available, weakening the roots and increasing the tree mortality rates. If I was to explain, if I were going to explain this experiment to someone else, like a classmate or something like that, and give them advice or tips as far as how to conduct it, I would say that use consistent lighting and water amounts, um, and seed spacing to avoid like accidental bias, contamination, or just your results uh, being inconclusive. You want to check the pH frequently and take clear photos daily because though seeds that are exposed to the neutral liquids tend to work a lot faster, and it doesn't take very long for them to start germinating, the seeds to start germinating. And that is all for my semester project. Thank you so much and have a great evening.